As we walked down the street one rainy evening, a frail, shivering figure caught our stray dog lying on the cold pavement, too weak to seek shelter. But it wasn't just his thin, matted fur or the sorrow in his eyes that drew us in. Attached to his body was a massive tumor, a burden he had carried alone on the unforgiving streets. Day after day, this poor dog had endured pain that no creature should have to face, fighting just to survive. His plight was heart-wrenching, his spirit exhausted, but there was still a faint glimmer of hope in his gaze. We couldn't walk away. We knew this dog needed a miracle, and we were determined to make it happen.
He was just a shadow, a wisp of a dog lost in the city's cacophony. The bustling streets filled with the noise of life seemed to swallow him whole, rendering him almost invisible to the hurried passers-by. His ribs jutted out, stark reminders of days without food. Each bone was a silent testament to his suffering, a story of neglect and abandonment etched into his frail body. A large tumor protruded from his leg, raw and infected. The wound left untreated was a source of constant pain, a cruel reminder of his dire circumstances. This was Lucky, though his name felt like a cruel irony. Named perhaps in a moment of hope, his life had been anything but fortunate. His eyes, clouded with pain and fear, held the weight of 1,000 unanswered pleas. They were windows to a soul that had seen too much suffering, yet still yearned for kindness. Every step was agony, a testament to his struggle to survive. Each movement was a battle, a fight against the relentless pain that racked his body. The city had hardened him, made him wary of every outstretched hand. Trust was a luxury he could no longer afford, each approach a potential threat. Yet beneath the layers of pain and distrust, a flicker of hope remained, a faint ember refusing to be extinguished. It was this small, persistent hope that kept him going day after day. The streets were his prison, but his spirit, though battered, yearned for something more. He longed for a place of safety, a haven where he could finally rest. It was this flicker, this stubborn will to live that caught the eye of a passing stranger. In that moment there was a glimmer of hope that perhaps, just perhaps, Lucky's story might take a turn for the better. The rescue team approached cautiously, their voices soft murmurs in the city's din. They understood fear, recognized it in the way Lucky flinched at every sudden movement. Their touch was gentle, their intentions clear. They offered kindness in the form of food, placing it a safe distance away. Day after day they returned, their patience unwavering. Each gentle touch, each soft word chipped away at the wall around Lucky's heart. Trust, once a distant memory, began to blossom anew. He cautiously inched closer, drawn to their warmth, their unwavering compassion. The veterinarian's examination room was cold and sterile, a stark contrast to the warmth Lucky had begun to associate with humans. He trembled as the vet, her touch gentle yet firm, examined the tumor. Her brow furrowed, a shadow of concern crossing her face. The tumor was large, aggressive. Surgery, she explained, was the only option, but it was a risky one. The odds were stacked against him, his body weakened from neglect, yet in his eyes, a flicker of hope remained. He seemed to understand, to cling to the chance, however slim, that this was his way out, his ticket to a life free from pain. The days leading up to the surgery were a whirlwind of activity. The veterinary team worked tirelessly, preparing every detail to ensure the best possible outcome for Lucky. Their dedication and expertise were evident in every step they took. Lucky, now safe in a foster home, was showered with love and care. His foster family welcomed him with open arms, providing a sanctuary where he could begin to heal from his past traumas. He devoured nutritious meals, his body slowly regaining its lost strength. Each meal was a step towards recovery, a sign that his body was responding well to the care he was receiving. The fear in his eyes began to recede, replaced by a cautious curiosity. He started to explore his new environment, his eyes reflecting a growing sense of safety and trust. He soaked up the warmth of human touch, the soothing sound of their voices. The gentle caresses and kind words were like balm to his wounded spirit, helping him to feel secure and loved. His foster family, their hearts touched by his resilience, poured their love into his recovery. They were determined to give him the life he deserved, filled with joy and comfort. They spoke to him in soft tones, their hands gently stroking his fur. These moments of connection were crucial, building a bridge of trust between Lucky and his new family. They understood the silent language of animals, the unspoken communication of trust and affection. This bond was the foundation of his healing, a testament to the power of compassion. With each passing day, Lucky grew stronger, his spirit slowly rekindling. He began to play and exercise, his movements becoming more confident and lively. His tail, once tucked between his legs, began to wag tentatively, a testament to the healing power of love. This small but significant change was a clear sign that Lucky was on the path to a full recovery, ready to embrace a brighter future. Section 5, a symphony of tension and relief. The day of the surgery arrived, a mix of anxiety and anticipation hanging heavy in the air. The veterinary team, their faces etched with concern, prepped Lucky for the procedure. The surgery was long, fraught with tension. Every beep of the monitor, every hurried consultation amplified the unspoken question. Would Lucky survive? Then, as if a switch had been flipped, the tension dissipated. The lead surgeon emerged, a tired but relieved smile on her face. The surgery was a success. The tumor had been removed. Lucky, though weak and groggy, was a fighter. He had survived. Section 6, the Phoenix Rises. The days following the surgery were a blur of medication, checkups and quiet rest. Lucky, still weak, was nonetheless determined to recover. He ate with gusto, his body free from the tumor's burden, beginning to heal. His walks, once labored and painful, became a source of joy. His personality, once subdued by pain, began to emerge. He wagged his tail with enthusiasm, his eyes sparkling with newfound life. The once broken dog was transforming, his spirit soaring, fueled by the second chance he had been given. Section 7. A new dawn, a new life. The day Lucky was deemed healthy enough for adoption was met with a mix of joy and bittersweet farewells. His foster family, their hearts heavy yet full of pride, watched as he left with his new family. He had blossomed under their care, transforming from a timid, wounded soul into a happy, affectionate dog. His new family, their faces beaming with love, promised him a life filled with warmth, comfort and endless belly rubs. As Lucky trotted away, tail wagging, he left behind paw prints on the hearts of everyone he had touched. Section 8, from despair to hope, Lucky's legacy. Lucky's journey from the harsh streets to a loving home is a testament to the resilience of the animal's spirit. His transformation from a stray struggling to survive to a cherished family member showcases the incredible impact that love and care can have on an animal's life. His story, a beacon of hope, reminds us of the transformative power of compassion and how a single act of kindness can change a life forever. Lucky's tale is not just about survival, but about thriving against all odds. The unwavering dedication of those who fight for animals in need, from veterinarians to rescue workers and volunteers who give their time and energy selflessly, and the extraordinary bond between humans and their canine companions. This bond is built on trust, love, and mutual respect, creating a relationship that enriches both lives. Lucky's legacy extends beyond his own personal triumph. It serves as a powerful message to the world about the importance of animal welfare and the difference we can make. He serves as an ambassador for the countless animals still suffering, waiting for their chance to be saved and loved. A reminder that every life, no matter how small or broken, deserves a chance at happiness. Each rescue, each adoption is a step towards a better world for these animals. His story inspires us to open our hearts, to see the potential in every animal, to extend a helping hand, and to be the change we wish to see in the world, and to never give up on those who need us most. Lucky's legacy is a call to action, urging us to make a difference, one life at a time.